because my husband asked me to. Coming up on today's episode, Halloween is only a couple weeks away, so I'm going to get honest about the Halloween costume situation this year in the Kelce house. Plus, my doom scroll was straight scrolling this week. Really? That's what we're saying, Emma? Plus, my doom scroll was straight scrolling this week. I'm going to talk about the phrase, "we're pregnant." Who the fuck is we? After that, I'm going to be joined by a dream guest. She's the comedy legend you know from SNL and Bridesmaids. You guessed it. I have no business talking to her. It's Maya Rudolph. Gosh, this is incredible. But first, it's mid-October, so I figured we'd get a little spooky around here. This is Can I Be Honest About Halloween Costumes, brought to you by Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Also, speaking of Skittles, I gotta get our candy bowl stocked up soon. You know, I'm going right for the Snickers. Gotta get some Milky Way in the mix, because that caramel is good. Speaking of caramel, my favorite. Who doesn't love cookies and caramel in a Twix? It's my favorite. I like to bite it and try and hit the little divots in the cookie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, never mind. Because it might just be a me thing. Okay, where was I? If anyone has young kids, you know that the premise of picking a costume can get a little dicey. We are currently in the situation of buzzer beater, okay? Typically, I like to have a 3-week rule for the girls, giving me their costume that they would like. In other words, I want a 3-week buffer for me to be able to order the costume and for it to come in the mail. But you know what 3 weeks is in terms of a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old? It's fucking forever. It's forever. And it's 3 weeks worth of, I have ordered the costume, and then it's forever of trying to figure out how many other costumes I can name that I would like to be for Halloween before my costume arrives. I do typically buy their costumes. I made their costumes 1 year. We'll insert a picture of that here. Editor Brad's going to nail that. I know it. And, they were a corn on the cob and a pea pod. That was Ellie and Y. And that was a nod to my sister and I wore that exact costume when we were little. And it was adorable. And it was made of felt. And it was a one and done. Because I'm pretty sure I had to stitch it onto Wyatt. Maybe I'll do it next year. No, I shouldn't. I didn't enjoy myself, but they looked so cute. And I do think a homemade costume, it builds character. Because there's always going to be this moment of like, what is it? Oh, it's a corn on the cob. And that brings me to my next point, which is family costumes. Family costumes, to the people who get their entire family to dress up in the same theme, and your kids are older than, let's say, 4 or 5. The fuck? How you do that? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? Because 2 years ago, we were supposed to do The Little Mermaid as a collective family. I had an Ursula costume that I never put on, but it's in a bin in the basement. Jason was King Triton. Wyatt was supposed to be Ariel. Ellie was Flounder, which was one of the cutest costumes I've ever seen. Accompanied with one of the other cutest costumes I've ever seen, which was Sebastian, and that was Benny. Okay? In the last, I'm talking the very last minute before we leave the house, Wyatt decides she doesn't want to be Ariel. This girl has a wig, a full Ariel costume that came, with ample time. She, when it came, put on the wig, put on the whole costume, was flipping her hair around. She was so into it. I'm not joking. 5 minutes before we left the house, she goes, I don't want to be Ariel. I want to be a witch. And the messed up part is that we had a witch costume that was a hand-me-down costume from someone in her closet. So we then had Mom dressed as nothing, Dad on the other podcast as King Triton, Wyatt dressed as a witch, and Flounder and Sebastian. It was in that moment that I decided, fuck family costumes. Fuck them. This year, I'm pretty sure we're going to have 2 Elsas, maybe 3. Who knows? I don't care. I don't care. Because the only thing that a family costume would do is make a really cute social media post. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I don't actually fucking post that much, so I'm not committed to that bit, and I will not be partaking. You're gonna bleep that, right? While we're talking costumes, I figured I'd give you guys some of my tiny human costume tips I've gathered over the years. Number 1, don't choose anything that will elicit the response, I'm itchy. Okay? Maybe even put a layer of clothing under the costume. Number 2, don't purchase a costume that will scare the shit out of the other siblings. My children would not be allowed to be a spider. We bought a dinosaur costume for Ellie last year, I think. It had to get donated within 48 hours. She was like, it's in the house. I can feel its presence. Anything that's too realistic or has eyes that are too realistic, we're out. We're not doing it. Number 3, do pick a kid costume that comes with a tail. Because there's nothing cuter than that. God, when the Flounder costume, it was like a bubble costume. So the bottom was sort of a little bit wider. And then it had Flounder's little tail. Are you kidding me? Number 4, do limit glitter like your life depends on it. Glitter. Horrific. Number 5, for all of your diapered tiny humans, do seek out costumes. You know exactly where I'm headed with this. With Diaper Access. Okay? You know exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get them dressed head to toe. And then their face is going to start to turn red. And you're going to hear a faint You know what that means? They got a surprise in store for you, trick or treat. You know what I'm saying? That's it for my costume tips. And can I be honest, brought to you by Skittles. Send us your tips, comment on YouTube, Spotify, or the NGL subreddit. That's right, we're on Reddit. Get in there. Now, let's move right on over to Doom Scroll of the Week. I doom scrolled past a viral Reddit thread this past week where people were debating the phrase, quote, "we're pregnant." The post says, "My husband keeps saying we're pregnant, and it drives me up a wall. As supportive as he is, and as much as I appreciate the sentiment behind what he is trying to say when he says we're pregnant, he is not pregnant. I am the pregnant person. Ugh, men can be so annoying." Oh. Now, I do think I've corrected myself a couple times on this show about me saying we were pregnant or we got a pregnancy test, a positive pregnancy test. I completely see where this woman is coming from. It also, being on the other side of things, being out of pregnancy, that feels like my brain during pregnancy. This rant that she went on, it feels like I feel like I'm having an out of body experience and I'm just like, like angry typing onto Reddit. To her credit, they are not pregnant. She is pregnant. A top comment on this Reddit post was, my husband says, quote, we're expecting, which I like. Feels like a good solution. You are expecting, you're both expecting. Coming from someone who does not enjoy being pregnant, I understand the frustration. He is not building a human. He is not tired like a pregnant person can be. He probably likes the smell of food, which is honestly one of the most infuriating things about pregnancy. Your relationship with food, if you are a person who typically is someone who just gets a lot of joy out of indulging in things that you like, it just, yeah. It feels like I read my inner thoughts while pregnant, although my husband does not say we're pregnant. But I do wonder if he caught a vibe. I wonder if there was he's a fast learner. I wonder if there was a moment while I was mean during pregnancy, because I'm mean during pregnancy, and postpartum me can be like, wow, I was in a bad mood. Wow, she was grumpy. I wonder if there was a moment in time where I said something along the lines of like, we're pregnant. No, we're not. I'm pregnant. Where he was just like, oh, okay, don't say we're pregnant. Because he's a smart guy. Here we go. And the last thing on our doom scroll, looks like we have some sort of mystery club here from TikTok user at You're an Asshole. Let me finish my statement. At Turtle Girl in an NGL world, 876213. Queen Emma. Roll the clip. Is there even a clip?
Hey chat, Queen Emma here. And welcome to my TikTok that I definitely didn't want anyone to see, especially not Kylie. This is a PowerPoint presentation party for one. And my PowerPoint presentation is called, Why the 48-Minute Rule Sucks Ass. Okay, number one.
I'm crying.
Chat, it forces us to edit out tangents and great stories from our guests that the real ones deserve to hear. Too long didn't read? It's killing all our auras. The upgrade from 45 to 48 minutes was hella chill. So what's another 12 minutes among sisters?
Oh my God.
Number two, there's never been a real one who was mad about a longer episode. Oh man, we got extra time with Kylie today? That fucking sucks. Said no one ever. Okay? We make our art for the people, and the people want Cool 60. Number three,
I'm crying.
the full 60 episodes are watched by more people, so more fans get to enjoy it. Number goes up, so does happiness. Easy to follow there, Kylie. Also, by the way, what's cooler than Jason's mullet that you're not extremely into? Cool 60. Got your ass. All right. And number four, I rest my case.
You're such an asshole.
Okay, thanks. Bye. I'll see you in a little bit.
She said, see you in a little bit. She said, see you in a little bit. And,
also the 48-minute rule is totally turtle ass.
First of all, I am crying. There are tears in my eyes. What the actual... Queen Emma, I want that on TikTok. I want the world to see that. For our audio listeners, that was Queen Emma's voice doing a PowerPoint presentation in front of her own television in her living room in the dark of night.
Kylie Kelce didn't hold back as she shared her unfiltered thoughts on the viral phrase, "We're pregnant." In the October 16th episode of her Not Going to Lie podcast, the mother of four made it clear that while both partners share the joy, only the woman carries the weight, literally. With her signature wit and confidence, Kylie pointed out that a more fitting phrase would be, "We're expecting," since pregnancy is something she experiences firsthand. Sparking laughter and debate online, she doubled down, reminding listeners that credit belongs where it's due. The 33-year-old wife of NFL star Jason Kelce recalled seeing a viral Reddit post about a woman frustrated with her husband's repeated use of "we're pregnant." With playful exasperation, Kylie shot back, "Who the F is we? Men can be so annoying," before admitting she too had once slipped into saying, "We got a positive test." Her candid honesty and humor once again proved why fans adore her for keeping motherhood, marriage, and modern love refreshingly real. Kylie Kelce didn't hold back as she shared her unfiltered thoughts on the viral phrase, "We're pregnant." In the October 16th episode of her Not Going to Lie podcast, the mother of four made it clear that while both partners share the joy, only the woman carries the weight, literally. With her signature wit and confidence, Kylie pointed out that a more fitting phrase would be, "We're expecting," since pregnancy is something she experiences firsthand. Sparking laughter and debate online, she doubled down, reminding listeners that credit belongs where it's due. The 33-year-old wife of NFL star Jason Kelce recalled seeing a viral Reddit post about a woman frustrated with her husband's repeated use of, "We're pregnant." With playful exasperation, Kylie shot back, "Who the F is we? Men can be so annoying," before admitting she too had once slipped into saying, "We got a positive test." Her candid honesty and humor once again proved why fans adore her for keeping motherhood, marriage, and modern love refreshingly real. Kylie Kelce continued her candid take, explaining that pregnancy exhaustion is something only a mother can truly understand, joking that her husband Jason never had to deal with the nausea or the food aversions that made her miserable. "He's not tired like a pregnant person can be," she said, laughing. "He probably even likes the smell of food, which is honestly one of the most infuriating things about pregnancy." The mother of four, who shares daughters Wyatt, 6, Elliot, 4, Bennett, 2, and baby Finn, 6 months, with the Kansas City Chiefs star, revealed that Jason never used the phrase, "We're pregnant," possibly because he's a fast learner. Reflecting with humor, Kylie admitted, "I wonder if there was a time during pregnancy when I snapped and said, 'No, we're not pregnant, I'm pregnant,' and he just took the note." She smiled, calling him a smart guy for knowing when to stay quiet during those hormonal storms. The couple, who've often discussed the joys and chaos of parenthood, have also been open about whether they'll expand their family again, leaving fans wondering if baby number 5 could someday be on the horizon. I mean, listen, if a boy happened, that would be fun, Jason Kelce said with a smile during his November appearance on the New Heights podcast. The 37-year-old NFL star spoke candidly about life with his wife, Kylie, and their 4 daughters, reflecting on how full and rewarding parenthood has been. "But honestly," he added, "I always go back to what my dad used to say. We're incredibly blessed to have 4 healthy, smart, charismatic, amazing kids. I wouldn't trade any of that for anything." His words captured both his deep gratitude and the warmth of a devoted father who values family above fame. While fans continue to wonder if the couple might try for a boy someday, Jason made it clear that, for now, his heart and his hands are completely full.